What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy, CamATL, and welcome back to another MLB Prize Picks video with your boy. Drop a like down below because I already know you're gonna love it. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Comment anything in the comment section and enter your name into the $50 giveaway I do every single week on this channel. Happy Taco Tuesday, baby. As of right now, I don't know of any tacos, okay? I'm just gonna let you know that. I do not know any tacos at the moment, but when their taco pops up, use the player prop tool and compare where the taco has moved. A lot of times, the way that I'll play tacos and the way that's been really successful since Props Made Easy drop is I'll look at what the taco is. So let's say I'm just going to throw a name out there. LeBron James points is set at 30 and a half, right? And the tool likes LeBron over 30 and a half, right? And then the taco drops and his line drops to 26 and a half. That's a taco I jump on immediately because the tool already liked the over at 30 and a half. So I'll kind of look at where the tool is and kind of get an idea. On the other hand, if the same situation, let's say it's 30 and a half and the tool likes the under big, you know what I mean? And then Price Picks drops 27 and a half or something like that. I'm like, okay, there's data behind why they're dropping LeBron instead of some other people. You know what I mean? They're doing that because that's a tougher, you know what I mean? It's going to be tougher to hit the over than is expected. A lot of times, what they'll do is, I mean, what they should be doing anyway. I mean, I'm not shocked that they do it, but they'll take a play that's not the greatest analytically, and then they'll drop that player, right? So that there is that higher opportunity that it still doesn't hit. You know what I'm saying? So I like to compare to where Props Made Easy has it because I know there's a lot of data behind these numbers. So, and then I'll kind of go from there. All right. So that's just pretty much how I do tacos. Let's get straight into it, baby. So yesterday, our streak ended. Moeller ended up getting, what was it, four? We needed one more, I believe. Yeah, we needed one more strikeout out of Moeller. I believe he ended at four. That's unfortunate. Uh, he ended up being pulled at, I think it was like 60 pitches. He gave it up in one inning, and then ended up getting pulled. He probably would have hit if he pitched the full game like was expected, but at the end of the day, you can't really predict just blow up innings where it really cuts a guy's night short. But outside of that, man, the other pick hit, and you know, let's go ahead and just get right back into it, baby. So, right back into the sweep of things. You feel me? So, first and foremost, we got a couple plays that I'm really liking on this slate today, and we're going to talk over them really quickly. So, there's multiple spots on pitcher strikeouts that the tool likes today. Tool likes a lot of pitcher strikeouts today, which a lot of times that's one of the lower value spots. A lot of times they're like really up to date on the lines for the pitcher strikeouts because that's one of the more popular ones that people will bet on. So the lines are consistently being updated pretty quickly. But today we've got a couple good value spots. We've got Ken Waldichuk. I'm gonna start off with him. Ken Waldichuk, pitcher for Oakland, at home in Oakland, going against the Cubs again. Yes, I'm going against the Cubs again. The Cubs are just striking out at a good percent, man, and it's a 4.5 prop line. They're on the road. Vegas likes the over at minus 130. And then the projection is 5.1. The differential of 0.61. So I love Ken Waldichuk to go over his 4.5 strikeouts today to be the first pick of the day. Now, second pick is a little bit of a tougher one. I'm definitely wanting to. I kind of want to grab an under. It's been a while since I've done like an under pitcher strikeouts. So there is an under spot that I'm really interested in here today. Now, the main one that's popping here is Dre Jameson for Arizona. Prop line's at 4. Vegas has the number at 3.5, but yeah, it's heavy juiced on the over, which is why it's even 4. We have him projected at 3.46, which is a minus 0.54 differential. So our projected strikeouts for Dre is 3.46, whereas he has to hit 5 to hit this. And against St. Louis, a very solid offense. This is a definite tough spot for Dre here against the St. Louis team that's got some good, plate discipline batters on their side. So I really like this spot for to go the under here. And St. Louis is at home, so Dre Jameson under 4 prop line. Absolutely love the under strikeouts here. I just don't see him hitting the 5 mark. If he hits 4, he won't kill us, but I don't see him hitting the 5 mark. So I'm going to go under the 4 for Dre Jameson, and then we're going to go over 4.5 strikeouts for Ken Waldichuk. to start out the day. We've got some other options, obviously. Make sure you stay tuned when lineups drop, when hitter lineups drop and stuff. So one thing I noticed yesterday, which is unfortunate with Moeller, right? So one thing about the player prop tool is it updates as information comes out, right? So with Moeller, when Suzuki, I can't remember his first name. When Suzuki for Chicago was listed as in, and that lineup, that official lineup came out for the Cubs, the play on Moeller actually dropped a bit. Okay, it wasn't as high as a differential as it was early on with the projected lineup that we thought it was going to be. So yes, the starting lineup can adjust guys' projections, which obviously makes a lot of sense. If you're expecting one lineup and another drops and it's kind of a better lineup versus that handed pitcher, then yeah, it's going to be a tougher time for that pitcher, like a lower strikeout lineup drops. But for the most part, most of the time, what we're projecting the lineup to be is kind of where it will end up being. But yeah, the differential did drop on Mueller last night, but it was too late already. We got to rock with it at that point. So I really like this spot, though, for Ken Waldichuk. I think he goes out and hits against the Chicago squad that's been striking out a bunch. I can see him hitting that 5 mark. And then the under on Jay Jameson. Like I said, facing St. Louis in St. Louis against a pretty disciplined St. Louis hitting squad. Prop line's at 4. I can't see him hitting 5. Our projection's at 3.46. So for him to hit 5, I mean, he's got to exceed expectations a good bit, which could happen, but he really has to exceed expectations to hit that. All right. Thank you guys for joining me as always. Let's get this money today. Thank you guys. Appreciate it. Go get this money, and I'm out. Peace.